This is Dakota News Now.
Good evening, I'm Jenna Lemaire. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock this evening. After the beautiful weather we had this week, some areas could be seeing some snow tonight. We're going to start off with meteorologist Austin Haskins with a look at our first forecast in Austin. Snow's coming, but it's not going to last too long, right?
Yeah, it's only going to be just for a couple hours.
Last week's legislative coffee began with a peaceful protest supporting an increase in teacher wages. This week's also began with a similar style protest, but for a different cause. Cordell Wright was there and has the details for us tonight. Coming up here at 10, we will hear from organizers of the protest and why having their voice heard is essential. Turning to a coronavirus update, the South Dakota Department of Health is reporting 7 new deaths due to the virus. The latest report also includes over 180 new cases. The number of active infections is just over 1,900, its lowest number since August. The health department is also reporting 91 people are currently hospitalized for the virus. According to the CDC, yesterday the United States broke the record for the most vaccines in a day so far, with nearly 2.4 million shots given. This comes as the U.S. is expected to authorize the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Vaccination numbers in South Dakota have already been one of the highest in the nation, but with the new vaccine, the state is expecting an additional 7,000 doses per week. South Dakota Governor Gov Nom spoke at CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference in Orlando, Florida, earlier today. She spoke on a wide range of topics from the 2020 presidential election to COVID-19. Nom also stated that South Dakota has outperformed its early COVID expectations. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue responded to a house fire last night after people reported seeing flames coming from the front windows of a home. Crews entered the residence and were able to quickly put out the fire that started in the kitchen. All occupants were out of the home at the time, but unfortunately, the 2 pets that were inside of the home died. The home suffered extensive fire and smoke damage. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Today, the Sioux Empire Home Show was at the Sioux Falls Convention Center and Sioux Falls Arena. Organizers say just a couple of months ago, they weren't sure how the show is going to happen in the midst of the pandemic. But this weekend, they were able to fill up the show with exhibitions. With more people working from home, it has opened the avenues for more remodeling projects, driving more people into the show. Another big reason for the home show was the rising demand from buyers who are trying to move to Sioux Falls. If you're walking downtown Sioux Falls, you may have noticed some maps showing where major attractions are and how far of a walk they'd be. These signs were created through a collaboration by Downtown Sioux Falls and the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation. Their goal is to promote walkability of the city and encourage more people to come downtown and stay there. Welcome back. A barbershop owner in Charlotte, North Carolina is successful both as a businessman and as a community activist. He's also now making a little history. Reporter Trish Williford has the story.
At this point now, it's bigger than me. It's about creating opportunities for others.
Welcome back, Austin. I think it is true Midwestern fashion to end a week of warm weather in February with some snow. It can't be a full week. It's got to end with that snow, right?
You know, you can only get a couple days of the nice weather, and then Mother Nature just decides, no.
But it's not going to last long. We actually have, after the snow is done, we've got some warm weather almost across the board.
Yeah, we're going to see temperatures take a huge step up.
Looking forward to that warm weather for sure. Thank you, Austin. Next in sports, a busy day of playoff basketball plus college football with the Jackson Coyotes on the road. Those highlights and more next after the break.